Hello everyone, Sam here on day 16. Day 16 of the Cup of Doom. We're doing okay. I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes waiting for my dog to stop running up and down. So if you hear them... Oh, there he goes. No, he's stopped. Are you going to stay there, Billy? Billy, stay there. Just like, give me a minute. There we go. They just patter up and down and patter up and down. It's just like, oh my Lord. Right, okay. Stop stalling. I worked it out, actually. I've had so far 4 prompts from my mum, 2 from my dad, 3 from my boyf, 4 from my daughter, and only 2 from my son. So, and one person had 7 and everyone else had 6. So that gives you an indication of how we're going. Okay, I've got one. Oh, I looked. I think this is the boyfriend's, I think. Still can't recognise everyone's writing. Silence. How do you think I'm going to draw silence? Why did you write that? Can I redo? Oh my, how am I going to write silence? Okay. Okay, everybody, silence is our prompt for the day. Let's leave a blank page, shall I? Okay, so silence. Okay, this is what happened. I started drawing on this side and I drew this, basically. I drew this on that side. And then I thought, why am I drawing it on this side again? Because that's what I did there and I wasn't happy. So I moved it over here. And as I was drawing this, I text my boyfriend, silence. How am I supposed to draw silence? He then sent me a photo of Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai. And I was like, well, that's not going to be very silent, isn't it? Funny. And then he said, yeah, sorry about that. I was thinking of a library. And yeah, so then I realised I'd drawn this here and I'd drawn this here, and this tree looks like it's actually like one tree. So I thought, oh, let's do the whole lot. And then I've drawn a little weirdly shaped library on this side. So story-wise, no idea, but they're going to have a choice of 2 different types of silence. Anyway, I'm gonna watch a bit of telly and get on with this. So yes, TV has been watched and now it is done, and here I am talking to myself in my office with about 20 minutes before my next client phones. So yeah, no pressure there then. What time is it? It's 5:38. There you go. But yeah, I enjoyed this one. I tried to sort of incorporate what I was thinking and what my boyfriend was thinking. I want to do these prompts based on my family and what they wanted, hence 2 different, artists formerly known as Prince. But yeah, he was thinking library, I'm going library. But I tried to make it look like the forest was turning into a library, like you have these bookcases sort of cut into the trees, like they're turning into them. I do some sort of mottled, foggy trees behind, and it's dark now, so the skies are dark. Oh, this took forever. I may, by the magic of editing, just get through this bit. There you go. Books are done. How brilliant was that? That didn't take me ages. This has taken me all day. I've been working all day, so I've had to do sort of in between, like 10 minutes here and there, and my lunch, and the 1 hour I didn't have a client in. But look, see, I got it done. I don't know if I'm doing a bookcase or a library also because NaNoWriMo is on my mind. I've mentioned this before, and this is generally the time where I'd start thinking, what on earth am I going to do for that? I'm going to do a video actually on sort of preparing for it, just in case anybody's interested. That'll be up next week maybe when I do it. But it has been on my mind because I say generally I'd start thinking about it now, but I'm doing this, and it's a difficult thing because basically the last day of this, the next day is NaNoWriMo, which is the National Novel Writing Month. Just in case, I've mentioned it before, but just Google NaNoWriMo. They've got this whole website and there's this whole thing, and it's free. You can donate, which is a brilliant thing to do, but essentially it's just there in case you want to challenge yourself writing wise. You write 50,000 words in November is the idea. But yeah, that's kind of on my mind. Maybe that's why I wanted to do a library in the end. But yeah, so I want to stick to what my family had in mind, more or less, with these quotes. I think my kids basically had making fun of me in mind with these quotes. Yeah, so they get what they're given, but yeah, you wanted a library? I've done a library, kind of. But yeah, I wanted a nice comfy chair and maybe a mug of coffee. And the idea of the story, which will I guess go here, bing, haven't written it again yet, but I'm sure there's something that just appeared. They're given two choices. One is to go the knowledge route, to go into the library and sit and go into their minds to find whatever answer it is. I guess it's the girl really that we're looking at, to find what she needs, or the other to sort of go inwardly into herself, and the other would be to continue on. I guess the forest opens up onto this open land that would be quiet or silence. Ooh, there you go. That's what I was thinking anyway. And to these mountains, so she can't see what's ahead of her. So it's this choice of stay there and find the answer that way, or continue along on this adventure. I'm sure I've written something down. We'll find out. But anyway, that's what I was thinking. So colour-wise, wasn't too sure. I'm enjoying the sort of grey tone thing, but I then sort of think, oh, I want a bit of colour there really. I think I use a itty bit of green on the right hand side, and then these warm greys the Copics do. I love them for the trees because I think they look brown, but they're still grey. You see it a lot compared to, I think it's the neutral greys I use for the background there. So you see it a lot compared to that. I think it looks brown. What do you think? I'd say that was brown, but I love using these for the trees. And it does give a little bit of something, like a tonal colour almost. And then there's some ivy, that's supposed to be ivy, crawling up these trees. Sort of different to the other side of the tree with the books, I guess. And I'm trying a slightly different way of doing the trees by doing these lines as the shading, as opposed to the other way I was doing it. I don't know which I prefer. Does it look like a tree? Oh, they look like trees. I still like this kind of hook look to the branches, like they're coming to get you. But for no other reason than I like it. But there you go. That's how I'm doing my trees, and there's a obligatory hole in the tree. I don't know how many trees have holes like that, but they always seem to draw trees with holes in them. Should have done some little eyes sticking out. Yeah, but anyway, coming to the books, I've edited a bit out. Oh, I quite like this look. I put green on top of this. I think it's the tonal grey. I just gave it a nice little extra edge, I guess. They kind of look like E's, but I think that's all right. But anyway, coming to the books, okay, I didn't know whether I wanted to do them all in different kind of greys or stuff, but I think that would have been a bit too much. So I do end up colouring them all in, which I have edited a lot of that out because, my lord, that was a lot, and probably wouldn't be fun to watch, even sped up. But so I did the chair in green just to kind of, I don't know, match the ivy on the other side, bring it all together. I hope. The chair's a bit lopsided. I still haven't quite got the hang of, perspective and stuff, but it looks like a chair. You've got to give me that. And I try to make the chair legs in this table look a little weird, a little off. I should have possibly made the legs a little more shapely, kind of that, I don't know, sort of dreamlike quality. She's not having dream, because that's what I did last time. You can explain away any weird thing happening if they're having a dream, but I'm not doing that. This is happening. But yeah, anyway, so I ended up colouring in the books 4 different colours, quite muted, darkish colours, or the darkest I had. That path is basically, my phone stopped, just don't ask. It's brown with grey over the top. I think that's quite a good gravelly look is what I was going for, and the mountains are slightly darker as you get further back. I'm quite pleased with this. It's called Sam's Alright Art for a reason, but yeah, I just colour all the books in, and then I use I think it's like 0.005 micron to make it look like it's got words, and there may be a picture of Edmund on the spine of one of these books, but just to give you the idea that they have writing and names on them. was my plan. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you again tomorrow for whatever wonders come out of the cup of doom.